out.
Right. Oh, right.
We could
Yo, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Rayman Free Hoodlum Havoc. My name is ShadowTheTurtle, and today I will show you any percent. And yeah, you can basically call you can basically call me a glitch exhibition. So yay. And I will start in 3, 2, 1, sec, go. So Rayman Free Hoodlum Havoc. It's literally a 3D platformer about our little beloved boy Rayman, who's trying to save Glowbox and the world from Andre. And Andre is a black lump, and black lumps are made out of red lumps. And when you scare a red lump, you make a black lump, and black lumps are just really freaking evil. So the first thing you see is that I play the game in Italian, and that's just because there's a 10-second cutscene in the beginning of the game. And when you do the first 2 glitches pretty fast, you go faster than Murphy normally goes. So he isn't in place. He isn't in place on time when you get the cutscene. So you just completely skip it. But yeah, like I said, this game is literally a glitch exhibition because we're just going to use the same tricks over and over again to skip major parts of the game. And you can really see that in the times because the world record for any percent is 1 hours and 8 minutes by Alexis. And Glitchless. Glitchless World Record is just under 2 hours by Kirby.
All'improvviso Andrea trasforma i Loom rossi in Udlum. Il mondo è in pericolo. Ah, ecco, qui dice che Globox si è con le tue mani.
Murphy is here just explaining the story of the game. So, Globox ran away with Rayman's hands, and we normally need to find Globox so he can give us back his hands. But we're not gonna do that. Because we're speedrunners, so we're just gonna go past it. So, we're gonna start up with 2 fast tricks. The first one is tutorial skip. Tutorial skip 1. And the second one is going to be hand skip. And with hand skip, we mean that we don't grab Rayman's hands. And I'm currently playing this on emulator, and that's just because of issues with my TV. Because my backlights of my TV died, so I need to run this on an emulator for now. But that was just a super jump, and I'm gonna explain how that works later during the Heart of the World cutscene, which will be up in like a few minutes. There we go. That's the rolling jump. Oh yeah, if you have any questions about the game, feel free to ask in Cruise Chat. Yeah, I'm using my hands in this run because at this point the game thinks that I found Glowbox, so it just gives me my hands. That's like the first time I failed this trick. Shoutouts to Frozen for finding that. It's a really big, it's a big time saver in ILs, but for full game runs, it's pretty annoying because if you fail it, there's a chance that your fixed camera gets destroyed, and most of the super jumps don't work when your fixed camera is destroyed. Huh? Do you use your hands in the run? Oh yeah, I use my hands. What? I soft locked. Ooh. That was a soft lock. I accidentally camera buffered into the ground. So that never happened before in a marathon. Come on. Come on. What the fuck? Oh wait, sorry. What the? That never happened before, dude. That never happened before. There we go. I need to grab a ledge here and do this again. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. What is going on? I soft locked again! I soft locked again! Oh my god, dude. Somebody freaking clip this. Oh my god, dude. I soft locked 2 times in a row. What the hell, dude? I soft locked 3 times in a row. 3 times in a row. I'm gonna say rip the estimate. I'm gonna kill the marathon here right now. Oh my god. Just a reminder, I'm the second place runner in this game. And I just soft locked 3 times in a row. Beck, can I reset? Like, normally I should have already been done. But even before that I got this first try. This trick is harder than the last one. I get this one first try, and the trick that I previously did is way easier. Holy. I'm gonna freaking cry. Okay.
Andre, ma dov'è Andre? Andiamo a chiedere ai monaci. Il cuore è là che sono concentrate tutte
as I
le energie del
promised,
mondo. Apparentemente Andre non l'ha toccato.
I was going to explain camera moves. So, in this game, when you go off a platform, the game always checks for collision. But when you hold the first person mode, when you go off a platform, the game tries to check collision, but it can't because you're actually mid-air. So it just gives you height for some reason.
Rayman, Globox è tuo amico. Portalo dall'inguaritore della foresta di chiara foglia.
And at some points that only works when you hold camera mode, and you can even extend them as you saw by just mashing the Y button on your GameCube controller.
Rayman, attento! Andre è un lumero. I lumeri sono perversi. Darà di sicuro delle abitudini riprovevoli a Globox. Ci si rivede in Rayman 4.
I can be like 7 minutes behind PB for estimates, so we should be good. I'm only like 35 seconds behind right now. This is, by the way, a funky board level, and it has really good music, but graphics are a bit overrated in this point because of how colorful it is. I wanted to make a really bad joke, but never mind. I'm just gonna. I'm definitely gonna rewatch this run. So. This never happened to me ever in this game. And I soft locked 3 times in a row. I'm already like 2 minutes behind average. Like an average fairy council is for me around 8 minutes. And we just hit it the 10-minute mark. Heck. What's the second level? Start. Maybe I can still make this a decent run. Getting nervous. Just the major factor of this game is skipping most of the parts. The same trick over and over again. Like, for example, here is laser skip. Just kill this hoodlum, turn around. Try to get this camera buffer. There we go. Kill this invincible hoodlum because we just did a sequence break. Go through the wall and hit the Stincy to get a green can. And we need that green can to open up a platform. This is, by the way, a glide walk. And glide walks bring Rayman into T-pose, and with T-pose you can clip through walls. And Rayman gets his power-ups out of cans in this game. So we have green can for spinning ability, we have the red can for breaking doors, and for humongous power. We have the green can, the yellow can coming up, and we will see that in the Bog of Merc, but it's the third level. We also have the orange can, but we will note it gives Rayman rockets, but we will not see it in this round. And then you also have the blue can, but you don't really see that as well. Only in the final boss. I just skipped a dancing cutscene, and that dancing cutscene saves 2 seconds. So completely skipped the story. But Andre, this Glowbox, this blue guy, just ate a black lump, and the black lump is in his mouth, in his stomach is thirsty. So he forces Glowbox to drink plum juice, but Glowbox is allergic for that, and for some reason it gives him superpowers. Like for example, swimming up a waterfall, all that junk. Swimming up a waterfall, making bubbles. So this is a run killer. And I just got it first try. This is just literally one of those major skips. We are just flying to the end of the level right now. There we go. This is the rocket room, where you normally get the rocket ability, but we're doing a glide walk here. This is going pretty good so far. If you don't count Fairy Council, this is going pretty good. This is like those super jumps that we normally use, but you can also do them against walls. And if you hold your control stick neutral during them, you can even extend those. And those are like the hardest super jumps in the game. And we will see an example of that in Bog of Merc. Why they are so hard. Oh. Normally I get this first try. There we go. This is the first boss fight, but yeah, I don't really like bosses. So we're just flying through this little wall. And here you should normally have Master Kag. This is your first boss. But we're skipping him. Because fuck that. Oh wait, never mind, sorry. That's like the second time already. Sorry for all the swearing. I'm normally used to sitting in a marathon venue, and what makes it a bit easier to stop that. But this is like different for me. This is really different for me, sorry. ESG makes it a lot easier to stop swearing. So this is the first doctor's office, and the first doctor's office, a Tinsy doctor tries to fix Glowbox, but he fails. So we go to this third level. So I'm gonna explain a little trick what is coming up right now. First of all, little shout out to Nidok for finding a consistent setup for this trick. It's called a playable camera mode, and on emulators, the game likes to play around with frame rate, so don't get scared. Because what I'm doing, I'm gonna hold the camera mode. I'm gonna hold the camera mode during the transaction of this cutscene. And what happens is I load up the next level with my camera mode up, and I can just play through it. But because I'm how do you say that? Because there is no timer for power-ups on the screen, the game thinks that you have infinite power-up timer. We can just fly through the level and skip Begoniacs, what is another boss fight. Yeah, and like Whisboy says in chat, we have a little rule in the community. You're not allowed to watch your chat during Tinsy Highways because it's really easy to fall off. And when you fall off, you can lose about 5 to 30 seconds. Depends on where your last checkpoint was. So I'm gonna do this part a bit safe, because I don't want to fall off. Okay. It's a little super jump, would save around 2 seconds. Yo, I just got a gold split, y 0.2 Lamau. So here's the camera, and when I press A on emulator, frame rate goes from 60 to 1 for like 1 second. And that's just because of emulator problems. So every time I buffer, excuse me, it takes around a second to load up. So here's the yellow can. It's just a little Mickey Mouse reference there. Normally on console, you don't have this problem, so I do an additional jump here. Save around half a second, but I can't do that because I just lose 1 second when I buffer. Like for example right there. And that's the end. Ogafmerk 2. These guys are playing cards, and I just had a discussion with Nick about who is winning. And it's the left guy who's winning. Just for people wondering. Just a standard play of poker. Or whatever they're playing. This is actually a really tricky camera jump. Because you take a longer step off instead of the little small steps. Like normally you can step frame by frame when you go for camera buffers, but this one has a longer the step is longer, and it's really precise when you buffer. Because most of the tricks are angle perfect. Or not angle perfect, but they have a really precise angle to work. And this is, by the way, our first instance of extended mid-air jumps. And these tricks are actually pretty hard and annoying. So I'm gonna focus for a second. Oh, never mind. I just got that first try. By the way, if you hold up a button, whatever what button, in a transaction, like I did with the camera mode, it plays the action from that button on the first frame of the last level of the next level. Sorry. So, for example, if you hold A in certain levels, you drop faster. If you hold B, you shoot. You just immediately shoot one of your hands. There we go. So now we're in a dimension. And we're gonna do one of the easy skips with a major boss again. For example, here's Rezov. As of the hunter, we are actually going to fight this guy. But not here. His mention isn't really nice, so we're just gonna skip it. But he has a second phase, so we're actually gonna fight this. And this fight is actually RNG. Because he's going to spawn a Redcan. And you don't know where the Redcan spawns. Location is completely RNG. That's actually pretty good RNG. So I'm gonna set him up. This is a good setup. Like, your goal is to make him a long distance. To give him a long distance of sliding. That's just because there's a little glitch in this game, what I like to call hyper Rezov. And in hyper Rezov, he has like so many invincibility frames that you just literally can't hit him. There we go. So, 4th level. Land of the Living Dead. It's actually one of the hardest levels. Like for me, because there's one major skip coming up. But what is a big run killer? And there's another extended video as well. First try. Also, gonna do something. Gonna extend a super jump into a glide and go up this tower. Right. Just skipped it. So what we're going to do here is a super jump. We're gonna do it reversed. So instead of getting high, we're going down. That's what we like to call a dive. No, this run is not good paced. Dave, I think you missed it, but I saw Flock three times in a row in Fairy Council, so I'm already 2 minutes behind. So this run is not really good. Saying. was trying to make something out of it. Shout out to Respire. Here I'm going to need an audio cue, because we're going to manipulate and hoodlum for not shooting this gate. There we go. I just hold upright for like half a second, just to manipulate that hoodlum. And here's the run killer. Like normally there's a boss fight here, but we're going to do a drop. We're going to clip into this wall. There we go. This is one of my least favorite tricks, just because of preciseness. This is, by the way, the arena. Let's fight with Solange. Never said good luck. Thanks for all the good looks. This is going pretty okay. Like, if you don't count Fairy Council, this is a pretty good run. That's unfortunate. So I hold strafe and at the same time.
Rayman è sempre lui il più forte.
Stay in the
e
air
anche il mio
for-
migliore amico. È anche il mio
And
migliore amico.
you're instantly in the swimming animation when you do that. You save like half a second. There we go. Kinda annoying. Say.
No! Oh no, questa volta non ci vado, ho paura dei dottori.
You can spam your strafe mode and get that video cue every time every time you press R. Talking about R, Rayman Raven Rabbits. This is like a little meme in community for us, and we are forced to talk about how bad it is in every marathon. It's in the Ray meme. RRR is bad. It doesn't have fun mechanics. Nobody likes it. Instead of Goten, that's why we roast him. That's my little section of Rayman with Shadow. Back to the main. So this is the last funky board, and after this comes the hardest part of the run. These platforms are, by the way, RNG. For some reason, you can get auto jumps there. Loses a lot of time. Come on, I've got my earbuds back. What was I saying right there? We had a little meetup with the meme part of the Rayman community a week ago, and I forgot my earbuds. And this guy lives like 2.5 hours from my house. So with my earbuds. I'm kind of sick, so bad hard commentary. After this is going to be a really rough section where I can hard block. So what we're gonna do is we're going out of bounds in one of the biggest levels in the game, and it's possible that my visual cue gets destroyed, and when you go out of bounds, when you hit the star selection, the star result cutscene, you hard lock because normally the game tends you to cancel it.
Brucia, presto, all'ombra!
So I need to focus here. I need to get a straight angle. Oh, that was a good angle. There we go. So my angle is this tree, and my visual cue to land is the left tree, but middle leaf, the middle leaf when it's fades away for it halfly fades away. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain that problem. Just when middle is fading. And that's here. There we go.
Rayman, sono qui!
So .K2, the standards. But .K3 is a different story. There's a camera buffer coming up.
Ehi, non c'è qualcuno che ha dello sciroppo per la tosse?
Thing with that is this one is angle perfect, placement perfect, and placement is the key because your angle is actually free. It's because the angle needs to be same as the platform. You get that by just grabbing this ledge and holding. And that's why it's placement perfect. Because you can get down clipped. When you get down clipped, you need to try to get up as fast as possible. And there's also a Canarin here, and if the Canarin reaches you, then you're literally screwed.
Sì, perché?
So,
Ti dà fastidio?
second try still.
Oh no, certo che no. Che idea!
Hey, there's the guy who just shouted out. Hi, Frozen. Also, another dance trick. I said frick. That's unfortunate. Little dance animation. Yep. So the thing about that trick is when thing with that dance skip is that the setup you do costs 1 second and the trick saves 2. Dave, find a trick and you will get shouted out someday. There we go. I'm not gonna shout out everybody. But the Rayman community is really nice. So, talking about the Rayman community, if you want to get into this, game, there's a really cool tutorial by Pink, Orange, and Gold. It's really freaking outdated, but you can get into this game. So enjoy this low frame rate cutscene. It's intended.
Spostatevi, è mio. Hai l'aria sveglia, straniero. Bene.
I was talking about Fairy Council 3.
Sveglia. Il loro cervello è più buono. Ora vedremo come te la cavi nella
I failed it for the first time. And I soft locked 3 times. Still the highlight. The marathon. So Reflux is coming up right now.
Silenzio!
And Reflux, we are going to zero cycle this guy.
Ho detto silenzio!
And that involves some precise damage.
Puoi stare zitto, stupido raspa!
And this precise damage is going to be hitting him with neutral fist instead of red fist, because neutral fist do more.
Credi tu che un aborto smembrato possa sfidarlo? Detto ciò, sono certo che il tuo amico brillerà nell'arena quando Reflux gli darà fuoco. E
Eccomici!
cominci!
Ta-da! Here we go. It's actually a pretty tough boss fight for top tier runners. Just the way of doing the damage is already annoying. That's not enough damage. This is not a zero cycle. Now we need to get this. And we don't get this during a zero cycle. We just grab the red can now. Just because of that reason. I don't know what it is. Okay, that's good. We skipped the tornado section. And now we get a meteor section. And normally we try to get this meteor section as fast as possible. Because he gives out 2 meteor sections. Sorry, I can't talk while meshing. I am meshing pretty hard during these sections. I also need to watch my camera. Because this camera is really freaking annoying. Oh. There we go. Almost died. That was Reflex.
Rivallo testa di rape ti infilza col tuo stecchino!
And here comes my favorite part because this is always the part where I roast the room. This is the Alexis can't do the trick. Because this is just a really annoying trick. And I got it first try. I always get this first try on marathons. So we're almost at the end. Oh, okay. And this is one of my least favorite tricks. Because I never get it. another trick, another instance of those tricks that you never get. So I'm just taking I took my time there for setup. Normally, or if you want to do it fast, you don't take your time for setting up. Oh wow, glide walk is slow. Oh my god. I got out of glide walk, so what I'm doing here is I'm getting into fixed camera. Because glide walks only work in a fixed camera. So I need to get back to the glide walk, etc. etc. Yo, went to church today. Ah. The only place I went to was my streaming venue. Where I'm sitting right now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can at least count to 8 and not to 4.
No, no, no! Niente mi farà muovere da qui! No!
Okay, that was weird.
Ah, Reflux e Andrei hanno unito le loro forze e hanno rubato lo scettro di Gumzi, il re bambino degli Gnaren.
So we're in the longest shortcut right now. And this is supposed to be the longest level. But this level is actually the shortest in the speedrun because it's only about 2 minutes.
Sono carini quei guaritori, ma se vogliono che ci si affretti potrebbero almeno darci una mano. Roba da matti, tutte le volte che c'è da salvare il mondo non c'è mai nessuno. Meno male che ci siamo. Com'è? Non siamo ancora arrivati e i guaritori hanno il coraggio di chiamarlo
Oh, this is literally the same level.
Per fortuna
We're gonna do the same trick as well. And I didn't get it properly. I need to walk up the stairs of shame. I lose about 6 seconds.
Rotto di Glut, la scorciatoia fa una nuova deviazione.
Like I said, I'm in an esports venue right now, and there's a Call of Duty going on left and right of me. But there's this one kid just screaming lungs out. So it's freaking annoying. Cheslow. Frozen, you should run this game. Where were you all?
Arrivate tardi, Reflux e Andrei si sono già imbarcati.
Beh, se riescono a invocare il Leptis, riducono il mondo in fumo. No.
Turtles.
Otto, prendete la barca e riacciuffateli.
Okay, RNG boat. Is this a boat? Hard to guess, right? This boat is annoying and has RNG, and a lot of them because we are trying to get the first 5 boats. We are trying to get the first 5 boats on the left, the right, or the middle. Because after 5 boats, they're going to spawn infinitely, not in a cycle. So it's good RNG so far. And yeah, we're just spamming the left and right boats because that's easiest. want the most boats in the left and right. If I get a second boat in the back, then because then the boats start to spawn only left and right. I can still get one boat on the back because the max is 2. I think it's even 3. I'm talking about. And after this comes my favorite section of the game. And that's just because it is really hard. I'm just gonna start explaining already when I'm done with the boat. Okay. So Summit 2 is pretty much the hardest part. And that's because, like I explained at the beginning of the run, for some tricks you need to grab a ledge, some tricks you need to press Y, and for this particular section, you can't do anything. Why? Because if I grab a ledge, all these tricks will just the state I'm in, stop. And the state I'm in is really important because I can do a few major tricks. One of them is this one. It's already in Bogger 4. It's really gonna just do this. And go 5, 9. And this one is pretty important. Oh, I filled it. Normally you need to extend this one. This is also good. Okay, this one doesn't work when I grab a ledge. And this is the most important trick. I can soft lock here really easily. So this is a really annoying, also really annoying to set up. Because we need to clip into this wall. We just skip this. Strafest jump here. And glide walk here. There you have it, all the ingredients for a good summit. Oh! First try! Oh, goodbye, Nick. Thanks for aiding to entertaining me. Run. Small kappa.
Scendi giù prima di me e cerca di fermarmi. Sono completamente congelato.
Yeah, this game is pretty well programmed. By the way, did a frame perfect damage boost. Like, if you jump, press jump, on the frame you get hit by a bullet or a grenade, you just do a double jump.
Sono completamente congelato.
There's also like it's really rare occurring known as the pixel, what is also coming up. The pixel is something really annoying, and I only got it once, but it was during the Rayman meetup when I World Record Base Run, or at least PB. But there's this corner, and if you push Glowbox into that corner, he gets out of bounds. And if Glowbox is out of bounds, the game thinks that Glowbox already finished, so you automatically lose the snowboard level, snowboard race.
Sono completamente congelato.
If it happens this run, then I have like something to press it. And I just did something impressive because I soft locked 3 times and I did a rare occurrence. But luckily I didn't. So let's continue the run. We're in the second to last level. There's this really cool trick.
Andrea è di là, ne sono
It
certo.
has 2 outcomes.
Una buona madre sa sempre cosa combina il suo bambino.
Buongiorno, state entrando nel quartier generale di Black.
If I at least get...
Temperatura esterna 52.
Oh, never mind. That's the bad outcome. Just gonna...
37,2.
The good outcome was
Seducente la signora.
if I got enough height with that jump. I can fly, so I can fly to the lower section of this platform and jump. But now we are just doing... That's by the way the Eiffel Tower on the right. Some moon bounce. It's just carefully you do that by holding A and Y. And remove right after you. Sorry. Okay. What I like to call Alexis only if, because Alexis the world record holder and he got the almost per game, and this is literally his own. And I just got it first. Pretty good then. Tokyo Tower. What even is Tokyo? By the way, shoutouts to Big Strats.
Siete entrati nella fonderia, il posto più caldo di Black Lunga.
I know. Just a little Easter egg, because Paris. Come on.
A causa dell'estrema suscettibilità del Dio, vi preghiamo di non bere in sua presenza e di evitare di controllarvi la temperatura interna.
Coloro che pensano ancora che Rayman sia più evoluto di me, pongo questa semplice domanda. Avete contato quante volte ha perso Rayman dall'inizio della partita? Ma in ogni caso certo più di me, visto che io non ho mai subito sconfitte. Conclusione?
I love this one. No, this is the horrible
Trovate
machine.
attualmente nella della macchina orribile.
This was the horrible.
È qui che
Ehi tesoro, passami il microfono.
And now we're heading into the escape sequence.
Chiamate quei bot,
And the
bloccate
escape
tutte le
sequence
uscite.
is pretty annoying because it's literally an auto scroller. But you need to do a really precise jump in the auto scroller. Gotta focus through it.
Fatelo mettersi dentro i piedi.
It's the escape sequence. Now we're only left with one level. This Tower of This trick is really annoying. You need to buffer or buffer on a invincible. So pretty precise. Still alive. Hi Coco. What I just did is I just kill him on a precise spot, and jumps into the and when the cutscene starts. Triggers an infinite power-up glitch. RPG. Depots again. And we're literally out of bounds. Now we're just flying up. And almost done. 4 levels and a final boss. It's the just see that texture. Makes this trick even easier. Like if we couldn't see that texture, then it
Rayman! Guarda cosa ho trovato! Non so dove sono i freni!
respawn, baby.
Hai avuto paura,
So this is the Call of Duty section. This is like place where I wanted to skip the most.
Stiamo arrivando.
Because we have one shooting section here, and then we have something called Call of Duty skip. What is not really a precise trick, but a really annoying one. And at BSG Animal, I made like this little joke where the Exterraria, yeah, just Dexterra, and my good friend Blinky Link were on the couch. It was like, yo, bet on $5 that I get this first try. It's like, I never get that first try, and it's pretty annoying, etc. And I always get this first or second try during marathons, so let's keep up the streak. I got it first try, two or three marathon runs in a row. So let's get this streak up.
Com'è grande l'appartamento di Andrea. Che feste ci si potrebbero fare qui dentro. Andrea, mi
Gotta go out of bounds in this
Il
water.
tuo loft è strepitoso.
Ah.
Forse ci manca solo una finestra.
That's bad.
Il mio Andrea.
Ah,
Quello
rip the
che
streak.
sta invocando il possente Tetri. Dimmi
Rip
che
the
non è
streak.
vero.
The streak. Rip the freaking streak and rip episode. There we go. That's Call of Duty skip. I'm gonna continue runs for people that are interesting. But anyway, here's the final boss, or coming up at least. That was a bad. So our goal for this level is, I don't want to make this joke. Like the goal for this trick is to count elephants. Because we want a one cycle, second 2 cycle, 3 cycle, and a 4 cycle. So I didn't want to make that joke. I don't know what the next run is. This is, by the way, the first cycle. Can I get it? This is a 2 cycle. Normally, you can interrupt his shield animation by hitting him, but I didn't get it. I had good damage. So this cycle is really important because I need a 2 cycle here. And I want to give a little shout out to that Sando. It's like a second tier runner in this game. He learned me the most consistent way of getting a 2 cycle. Normally I had a lot of trouble with it. I don't have it anymore. So we're grabbing this blue can. And with this blue can, we're going to grab this chain. That's pretty good damage. This is a 112, 113 pace. I used that as a damage boost, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about duplicate Rayman soon.
Reflux, attende il tuo scettro! Rayman, non devi neanche toccarlo!
There we go. So there's something called duplicate Rayman, and duplicate Rayman is a really rare softlock or really rare death you can get in this game. Just when there is a chance that there's a second Rayman popping up during the next cutscene. And if that Rayman dies, you die as well. And when you die, you need to do this whole boss fight all over. No duplicate Rayman, as I said. Yeah, Shadows. They've lost a world record to their death.
Rayman, sono io! Salta su, andiamo sul Tetris! Andrea non può essere che lassù.
So, Lost Phase. So, this guy has two attacks. First one is that we need to hit his shield. Yes, he put it his statue, Leptus scepter. I mean, scepter in his body made him this big. We are shooting the scepter right now.
Artista, per aver catturato Andrea!
And this is second phase. And in second phase, he's trying to heal himself with oops, he spawned. Trying to kill as many hoodlums as possible. Gets even more damage. I'm not really good at optimizing this. I don't know why. Phase. Third phase is the same as the second phase. It's hitting his shield, but it's bigger now. It regenerates faster. Fourth phase is the same as the second phase. We are used to calling this a 2-cycle. You should get 2 sections. And this one is the hardest. This one makes out if we get it to our full cycle. Ah, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. This is a free cycle. Rip 112. Rip 112, dude. This is a free cycle. Oh, this was definitely. Oh, this was a 2-cycle. By the way, we're almost done.
No,
Time.
non toccatemi, no, no.
13, 13, 10.
Aiutami, ho paura. No, no.
That's pretty good. So I just finished the game.
Ehi, rieccoci al punto di partenza. Almeno si potrà dormire tutta la notte.
Ma cosa ti succede?
Andrea, mi manca.
Sai, ora è felice. Guarda i numeri, come se...
So we just officially finished the game,
Me ne frego.
and we're gonna do something really fun.
Non so se...
So 13:10, pretty good time for a marathon. But we can do this faster. We can do this way faster. How about I tell you that I can beat this game in under 10 minutes? On under 10 seconds. If I tell you I can beat this game in under 10 seconds, would you believe me? Let's find out. 3, 2, 1, go. That was just 10 seconds. I beat the game in 10 seconds. Let's do it again. Because I suck. That was the wrong timer. Again. Then I'm done. What I just did is, by the way, menu breakout, and you can literally go through menus. There we go. Rayman 3 in 11 seconds. I hope you enjoyed this or enjoyed my part of the marathon. Next run will be probably, I don't know. I don't know what the next run is. Oh wait, we're going to go to Midnight Wanderer. So thank you all for watching my part. If you want to see more Rayman 3, leave a follow on my channel. And thanks to the whole crew for letting me in. You can